I'm in your camp, mate, you know what I mean? And if any cunt's coming attacking you, they're attacking me, you know what I mean? Because I'll stand shoulder to shoulder with you against any cunt. Because you're a fucking good man, you're a decent man, and I love the way you talk, and I love the things you talk about, and I'll stand by shoulder to shoulder with you against all these pricks, all these unionists, all these fucking PLC loving loyalist bastards. Unionists, sorry, not loyalists, unionist bastards. I'll stand shoulder to shoulder with you against them all day long. Don't worry about that.
Cheers, mate. No, I appreciate it. No, people who are negative, mate, I mean, they might not be unionists or loyalists, but a lot of the people who are of that persuasion, I just find them, I don't know, Celtic fans like that. It turns me off, you know what I mean, to see them like that. I used to think it would only be people who have a persuasion of a Rangers background would be bitter or twisted against some people, you know what I mean?
The thing I find as you get a wee bit older, and I know exactly what you mean, because they all think the same way, and when you realise that they don't, it's very disappointing. I was at Parkhead and I never paid money. I got a freebie. My old man gave me a ticket. He's got a couple of season tickets. I sat there next to a boy at Parkhead that sat there. They've all sat there. Well, I don't sit there anymore. I've not had a season ticket for about 10 years, but we did all sit there for day one. My dad still sits there, and this boy, and I sat next to this boy, and I brought up the subject, and I've not seen him for about 4 or 5 years, and I brought up the subject of the independence referendum, and you know what, I was absolutely flabbergasted when this guy, and I still like him, I still like the guy, and I'll always like him. I was flabbergasted that he was a fucking right-wing fascist bastard, and I'm thinking to myself, I don't know, you could have knocked me down with a feather, Tommy, because I'm like you. I think we're all of a similar mind. I think the Celtic has been a kind of a socialist mob, kind of left-wing, and we all, you know, honestly, I could have fell off the seat. If I wasn't sitting down, I could have fell down. And like I say, that's the guy's views, and that's what he believes, that's fine. But the thing is, it kind of opened my eyes that there is guys like that out there. And I suppose you've probably seen that at the AGM, when there was guys...
See that? I fell off my chair. See when I sat there, and the guy, when they did the vote for the thing, mate, and then the one at the end as well, and I looked at them. There was 2 in front of me and 1 beside me, and it's like I betrayed my faith in humanity, actually, for somebody to vote against in the way they were. I mean, it was a shock to the system.
I get you 100%. And see, like I said, you could ask your wee mates and sixes about this Tam. You're aware of this guy, Tam Donnelly, do you know anything about him? No, you heard about him?
I tried to get hold of him the other night there when I was doing a hangman.
Right, because I tweeted you before saying get that cunt on the phone, and he was on the Homeboys. I think it was 2 weeks ago. I was listening to the Homeboys because I like your stuff, but I listen to them when you're not doing shows, and I listened to that in my work, and that old fucking bastard, right, within about 3 sentences, right, he declared that he doesn't give a fuck about the living wage, then declared that he's been a union man all his days, and he's fought for people. How can you be a union man, a trade unionist, and you don't give a fuck about the living wage? And we, St. Sixtus, Paul St. Sixtus was tweeting the old boys giving him it fucking tight, because that's what he reckoned, that he wasn't a challenge on it, and he wasn't challenged on it. You know, what a contradiction. I mean, like I said, I'm listening to these things 4 days later on a podcast at my work, you know, driving my wagon, and I'm fucking shouting at you, oh bastard, I'm dying to phone in. Because how can you turn around and say you don't give a fuck about the living wage, but you're a union man, you've been a union man for all these years, and you fought to keep people's jobs, you fought for people's rights? That doesn't square, does it?
No.
Doesn't square at all. It's absolutely sickening, mate. It sickens me to the back teeth, it really does. But other than that, how's other things anyway? Because you sound a bit down in the mouth tonight, so you do.
No, mate, I'm tired, mate. I was going to go to see your phone as well. That's what I was saying. I've done 10 hours in the last 24 hours. I was, what do you call it? I was going to shut the show down, mate, because I was like, I went for a single fish there, and I was like that. I just, I was feeling tired there, mate, because, and also, I can't phone anybody at this time of night, so if you weren't going to phone there, I was just going to shut it, because the bit I love doing the day earlier on, and I'm looking forward to doing it tomorrow. Was it a good show today? Was it a good show? I'll get it downloaded in the morning. Was it a good show today, aye? when the last bit I spoke to John Paul Taylor, and he even followed me, and it was nice. It was quite nice to him. I tried to be nice anyway, and said, put my point across, and even although he did... Anyway, no, but I had to delete the afternoon one because, as I say, I get threatened by somebody coming on saying meet me or fucking I'll shut you down. That I mean, it was like...
I've seen that. That's the last tweet I clocked there when I looked. I'm going to make my first one. I'm going to go back through all that.
See if somebody said to me, see if she came on and says, look, you're a bit out of order, but you've said, I would say, yeah, no, I was out of order. I apologise that, but then he's just been too negative for my liking too much, and then he made it even worse with thing me. And if she said, look, can we meet and talk and sort it out? I don't even hate the old boy, mate. I mean, I used to have heavy, heated discussions with a Zionist on the radio, but called Charlie Wolf, I mean, I don't know if you remember that, but I mean, I don't hate anybody, mate. So even people like that, I'll voice terrible, horrible opinions, and I'll go toe-to-toe with somebody in a debate, but I'll never ever hate them. I'll never ever want to do anything bad to them, and I'll always respect them for their humanity. And that's all I ask back for people. But when somebody comes on saying, demanding a meeting, especially, I don't know who they are, right? And I'm living under what I've got myself, what I've done to myself in my fucked up life. I've fucked up my life, not because of any luck, but just because my fate and what's happened. So I've lost my own job because I took a moral high ground against the taxi fucking enforcement cunts. So, and I made a call that fucking hundreds of thousands of people listen to in my fucking stupid voice that means that I don't feel safe in doing my chosen profession, what I was doing. And, if fucking fannies like Barry Fergus can identify me because of the way I talk, then...
Barry the shite bag. The shite bag.
So I have to shite myself for sitting in a motor and not put myself in offers, but that's because I'd rather stay alive and not put myself in offer for somebody to do something stupid to me. So, but so then when somebody comes on demanding to see me, I mean, what am I meant to fucking say to that? I mean, get to fuck. Don't anybody fucking demand anything from me. I don't fucking demand anything from anybody. I just put an opinion out there and say, look, the Celtic PLC is a bunch of cunts. And, I mean, if I'm supposed to sit here and not make an opinion of anything, well, what the fuck's that all about? If I've got to make an opinion, I've got to see it as I see it. So this is what I see is wrong, so I make an opinion, but then all of a sudden I'm now a prophet, and I'm a false prophet for having an agenda. My only agenda is just to sit here and talk shite to people and have a bit of fun, mate. And that's my only stated agenda, and to try and put a smile on some people, and hopefully I'm glad that you make my day, mate, because all I need to know is just one person, mate, just one. I don't need two, I don't need three, okay, or 100 or any. I just need one single, solitary, fucking sad person. I'm sorry for calling you that, bro, but I just need one. I just need one person to know that they're there, because see, before my mate died, God rest him, I was only doing more or less shows for him and maybe another couple whoever listened when I was doing my wee thing, you know what I mean? So it's just to know that there's one person. That's good enough for me, mate, so I love you to bits for it.
Well, I'll tell you that, if you check through your DMs, I've messaged you before offering you other support, right, because I listen to your shows, like I say to you all the time. I save them up. I work 4 days on, 4 days off, and my 4 days off I don't listen. Save them up and I listen to my 4 days on at work, and I catch myself laughing. That's why I say I want to give that back, because the amount of laughter, the amount of fucking carry on that I get, and I love the shows.
See what you're saying, mate. See what you're saying. That's what it matters to me, mate, that you keep your support, mate. To the members, mate, my good mate Eddie, I don't do it for money, and I don't do it for love.
No, but
just to know that somebody appreciates it, mate, and that's what hurts me about somebody who is supposed to be a Celtic fan and cares about. He keeps going on about Celtic. Well, the one thing that I detest more than anything is negative people coming at me, because I've been plagued with negative people in my personal life, and I don't like it. So when he knows everything I've been through, and then he keeps giving negative, well, how the fuck, if you stand in a tiger's fucking tail and you're that stupid enough to do it, well, expect your head getting ripped off. So if you come and do it to me, then expect me to fucking just give you shite on my Twitter feed and call you a fucking cunt or a bastard, because that's me just letting you know my reaction to being fucking hurt by somebody who should maybe know better. Because see, if a zombie comes on and calls me that, then I'm prepared to deal with it, because then I know they hate me for a reason. But when somebody proclaims to be a Celtic fan and then gives me a negative fucking slant all the time, then that fucking eats away like nothing else, because I don't do it for money. I don't do it for appreciation or love. I do it. I try not to have an ego or anything. I'm just a fucking idiot. I know that. And I'm just wanting to, because of what happened to my mate Eddie, and he had about 700 or 800 people following him on a Facebook page. And all he did was, when someone who lost a limb, he would befriend them and just try to put a smile on their face. And there was nothing wrong with that, and it was just a simple thing. So when I used to phone the radio shows, like, what would you call it? It was just purely, it was to put a point across. But then when I used to hear people fucking, they would get a pleasure, a joy, like that Mike Graham, he used to read a lot of messages, and people would say, oh, you know, it's the funniest thing ever, or whatever. And I sit here and people I don't even know would say, I just sit here waiting for him to fucking phone. You know what I mean? We talk a lot of shit, and that means a lot to me, because anyway, that means a lot to me. And what means a lot bad to me was just negative cunts, you know.
Listen, there's more people than me listening to all your shows, and you know that as well, because I have a bit of chit chat on the Twitter with other people. There's lots of folk listening to you all the time and enjoy your shows. But what you were talking about the other week there, and I think you should, that's the right thing today. See what you're talking about, shutting down your Twitter page and just keeping the guys, the hardcore guys that listen to you all the time, get shot to all the fannies, don't let any of them get, well, I'm saying you can still, no, you can have a protected account, get your own, the squad of guys that listen to you all the time, keep them on side, and see the rest of them, Tommy, block them out, mate, block them out, because you're better than them, What you're saying is, you are doing what you're doing for the right reasons. You've got a good heart. I know you're a good man. I've met you in my life, but I know you're a good man to listen to your shows. You're a good fucking dude. Do not go out of date suit. Maybe you need to get I don't want to tell you what you need to do, but I'm a thick-skinned kind of guy, personally. Nothing bothers me. You know, you can say what you want about me. Nothing fucking bothers me. You couldn't scorch me with a blowtorch. But you need to really get shot at all these negative influences and get them to fuck. Stick to the guys that like you and the guys that want to listen to you, and fuck off guys like Jimmy Lawwell. And I hope that old bastard's listening, because I tell you what, I'd love to kick him right up his arse, because he's out of order.
No, don't, mate. Don't. There's no violence, mate. I don't hate
no,
mate.
I'm talking about in a verbal fashion. You know what I mean?
No, mate.
Give my right to kick up the arse verbally.
There's no violence, mate, for me, mate. I've never have been, mate. No, I hear what you're saying, no.
No, he's out of order, because he's been a troll. Now I've only looked at 2 or 3 Twitter conversations. I can see there's loads of them for him. He's an old fucking troll. But anyway, get the chin up, mate, and don't be letting these arseholes grind you down. You know what I mean?
No, it's not that, mate. No, I'm just fucking, as I say, the reasons why fucking, I mean, as a specialist for somebody who's fucking attacking me for being against disabled people, when every single fucking day it's because of somebody who was disabled himself, that I put a smile. He came to me, the irony of it, he came to me after a fucking zombie on Scotty McClue had attacked me, and he fucking said, I know him.
Right.
He doesn't know me. He's like, he's a brilliant guy, but all he did was, just like yourself, he'd listened to me for whatever, and he said, well, fucking, I like this cunt, I know, he's a decent cunt. Right. And that meant a lot to me, you know what I mean? And then,
did you not say before what did he know he used to say to me, he brings me up tunnels? You did me.
But I ended up fucking fulfilling that fucking prophecy that I've got.
So you were a false prophet then, were you? You were a fucking genuine prophet then. So don't listen to help.
Don't call me that.
I'm having a joke, mate. Anyway, listen, shut up, man. And
Curry's ready then.
Alright, I'm going to go, hold on now. I've put it on, I'm going to cook it all night. It's one of the mad, it's a crock pot, I call it a crack pot slow cooker. It's a crock pot slow cooker, so that'll be on. It's probably tomorrow. I don't know if this will be tomorrow night's dinner. Probably another minute, this one's got cauliflower.
How much did you get of it?
Eh?
How much did you get?
Just a kilo.
Just a kilo? That'll do you for 3 dinners, you mad bastard.
No, that's just my wee mate's coming in tomorrow and I'll to try it, because I'm quite good at the cooking. My wee mate that's coming in to try it and all. So.
And what are you having, mate? Are you having bread or rice or?
was me. Probably both. For a bit of ice. Actually, I don't know.